Welcome to the explainer. Have you ever felt like there are two different people inside your head? One who's always on guard, kind of trying to keep you safe, and then there's this other one who's quietly yearning for something. Well, something more. Today we're going to listen in on their conversation.
So let's just start with this one kind of radical idea. What if that constant inner tension, that feeling of being pulled in two directions, what if it isn't a battle you have to win? What if it's actually a beautiful integration just waiting to happen? Seriously, this one question, it changes everything about the journey we're about to take. All right, let's dive in and meet the two main characters in this inner drama, because understanding who they are and, what they really want, that's the absolute first step. Okay, so this slide just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got your personality. Now, that's the part of you that's always on high alert, right? The watchman that's been protecting you your whole life. And then on the other side, you have your sacred self. That's your gut feeling, your intuition. It's the part of you that just knows what's truly right, guided by wisdom and love. And this is so, so important to get. This is not about getting rid of that part of you that's been working so hard to protect you. This isn't an exile, no way. The real journey is about creating a partnership, a loving integration of both of these voices. So, how does a conversation like this even begin? Well, it starts with a really simple but incredibly powerful act. It begins with gratitude for this tireless protector. I mean, just imagine hearing these words spoken to that part of you that's always been on guard. There's no challenge here, no criticism. It's an opening of pure honor and really just recognition for the vital role it has played. And can you really blame the personality for responding like this? For so long, it's been the one in charge, the architect of our survival. It's basically reminding us that all its strategies, all its need for control, they were absolutely necessary to navigate the very real storms of life. And this is where things get really interesting. Once both voices feel truly heard and respected, a new possibility emerges. A space finally opens up for a really profound invitation. And then comes this gentle whisper. It's an invitation for the watchman who has stood guard for so long to finally rest. It's a signal that the constant state of high alert of survival can finally come to an end. And of course, this is absolutely terrifying for the part of you that's been in control for so long. To let go, it's like asking a ship's captain to just abandon the helm in the middle of a storm. Its entire framework, its very existence is built on certainty. But the answer isn't a new strategy. It's about learning to trust a completely different kind of GPS. Not the one that's constantly recalculating based on the world's loud demands, but the one that's built right into your own heart. That divine whisper that comes from a place of inner stillness. So what happens to the watchman when the war is over? I mean, that's the real question that lies at the heart of this journey. And it brings us face to face with the personality's absolute greatest fear. And there it is. That's the question that haunts every single one of us when we're on the brink of a major life change, right? If everything I've built is no longer needed, then who am I? But what if it's not about becoming obsolete? What if it's about being upgraded, transfigured? As you can see here, your strength isn't being thrown away, not at all. It's being integrated into something even more beautiful and whole. This isn't an exile. It's an invitation into sanctuary. And this is where the real work begins. The sacred self offers this incredible reassurance. It's about learning to walk in the dark, not with a map, but with a compass. It's a threshold where faith literally becomes our eyes and courage becomes our feet. So what does it actually feel like to live in this new way? What does it look like when the watchman and the guide are finally walking hand in hand? Well, this is the arrival of what we can call enoughness. The new role isn't about striving or planning anymore. It's about learning to simply be. As you see here, to be still, to sit in the quiet light, to witness the simple miracle of what is without needing to control it, and to just let love lead the way. And in that stillness, a new voice emerges, a single unified voice that is both the watchman and the guide. And it's a voice that speaks the simple, profound truth that echoes through your entire being. I am enough. We are enough. And that right there is freedom. It's the freedom to shift from constantly striving to simply being. It's freedom from that endless, exhausting chase for external validation. It's the quiet, unshakable confidence of knowing deep in your bones that you are worthy, just as you are. So we're going to end here. The invitation from your deepest self, it's been extended. The door is open. The only question left is, will you walk through it? Will you have the courage to begin this sacred conversation with the two voices inside you?